Hello everyone, and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded 2. This should be part 13 in the ongoing series, where I try to survive and usually fail horribly. So I bring you this view of where we're currently living. It's a lot of very tall and sometimes mostly floating mountains and whatnot. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what a terrible place to live. It is so difficult to walk around in here, and honestly the only benefit to it is the fact that there is nearby graphite. So today I'm kind of making a small journey to find something better. Just a little bit ago I tried to prepare a bed. Turns out I didn't have enough string. I had some wool yarn and some string from killing spiders and whatnot. None of it was enough, so here I am. Now, I'm looking at these greatwood trees and I'm thinking these would make some great building material because there's so much wood. And also, there's so many leaves on them that it would be very difficult to not get a sapling out of this unless the drop rate of saplings is just insanely low. Now, I don't have a scythe, so I can't just go out here and just easily chop all of these down. Now, I could do some of this barehanded and just kind of hope that I end up getting a sapling from one of these. Which would be ideal because I want to get at least one sapling, because I'd honestly like to start farming these. Because not only do I see great building material when I look at these trees, but I see charcoal. I see an amazing source of charcoal along with the admittedly beautiful building block that they are. Yes, I got one. Okay, so there's one. And there's two. This is great. Three. Oh, look at this. We're going to get ourselves a nice little greatwood tree started, or greatwood farm, rather. Now, in order to successfully start farming greatwood trees, I need to do something first. I need to pick a spot with a lot of flat terrain, if possible. I have 5 saplings now! This is crazy! I need to come out with here with a scythe. Make that 6. I actually wasn't expecting to get even 2 out of all this. I was hoping for 1. Expecting 1, hoping for 2. I have 6. I could go ahead and do the rest of these, but honestly, I don't really want to. It would just kind of take forever, and I'd like to go ahead and get things started. So, I'm going to chop down this tree. Hopefully it won't fill my inventory completely. And then I'm going to get on the ball and start looking for a new place to build. And this is where I'm going to actually start getting that house that I've been very minorly hyping up for the past few episodes. Boom, there we go. And that should be all the wood. Look how much wood. Oh, this is amazing. But yeah, I definitely see this as a resource for charcoal. Let me replant this. 9 days. Okay, that's not too bad. 9 days to regrow an entire tree. Okay, especially one that size. And if I successfully farm them properly, then I can actually do quite a bit. So this area right here has caught my eye a little bit, but never mind. I was about to say, it looks like there's a few holes to patch up, but that's an entire ravine. Nope. Moving on. But this area is a much flatter area, which is what I'm really enjoying. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I can flatten out this area with a shovel. That wouldn't take that much. There's some floating pillars up there, you know, for the scenery. Let's see, there's some hot springs right here. I do like to have a hot spring nearby for healing. And then there's lava very close by, which is always good. But more importantly, there's actually fire shards just over there. So I found, if you saw the little bonus clip at the end of the last part, I found those fire shards, which is going to get me into, oh, and there's some right there, which is going to get me into ThermaCraft, which I am so excited for. I need a lot of gold still. Ooh, exposed malachite. Can't have a building area without exposed malachite. But I want to get into ThermaCraft. I need gold. I need a lot of gold. If you remember, the Thermonomicon, or the thermometer here, is going to take 4 ingots just to make that. Not to mention the gold capped wand. I'm gonna need that as well. I might have enough for the thermometer right now. I don't think I do, but I might. I'll look into it later. But I've had a lot of rough luck finding gold, so I'll take care of that later. Right now, I'm trying to find an ideal place to start putting down a house. Now, I also want to think about the surrounding area besides just the house. I want to see about maybe getting a little pen for some animals, because I should get into breeding animals. I haven't started doing that, and it's getting close to winter. So, massive mistakes being made there. But I think it's okay, at least for this winter. I'll try to prepare for the next winter. And yes, I'm thinking I might keep this series going that long, because there's a lot to do in this mod pack. Because all I've really been touching in, besides the dungeons right there, is TerraFirmaCraft flat out, which a lot of people are probably here just for that, but it is a mod pack. There's a lot more than just TerraFirmaCraft in this. I'd like to try to get into immersive engineering. I'd like to get into applied energistics too. That would be extremely helpful if I can get into that, and honestly, I don't think it would be too hard. I can start getting into the early stages of both of those mods that I just mentioned, and kind of put them together so I can use a water wheel or a windmill to power a very small applied energistics storage system. I think that would help a lot in regards to inventory management, because right now my inventory management is, let me throw down a couple of chests and then immediately lose everything. I can try to see if there's a way to automate some of the TerraFirmaCraft stuff using applied energistics, but it would honestly be very difficult to do so, so I'm not really sure how I'd go about that. So for now, the main thing that I'm focused on is that storage system, and a very minor, basic storage system should be enough to get me reasonably far in regards to taking the items that I have and items that I will have in the future, and storing them in a very organized way and very tiny way, so it's not all in my face. The sun's about to go down, so I should try to hurry up a little bit. I'm kind of liking this spot right here. I think this would be a nice little building area. So I'm going to run home, wait out the night. I was going to say sleep, but I can't really do that. And right here, actually, I think is going to be new home. Make that green because it's my favorite color. All right, so I'm going to head home real quick, and I will come back whenever the sun is up, so I'll see you in just a little while. I did go ahead and harvest all these crops. You'll notice this is coming out a lot farther. So I brought my, where is it? I brought my hoe out, and I set it to, with the M key, I can set it to a few different modes. I don't know what that mode does, where it has that little rutabaga looking icon thing. This is for just regular tilling, which I can do regardless of mode, and this one checks the hydration. So because I dug this area out, I can go 4 blocks this way, and it keeps the area hydrated, which is pretty nice. But that's pretty much as far as I can go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's pretty much as far as I can go from that area. Go to there. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go to... Oh, not there. These black areas, those are not hydrated. So I don't know if I'm going to get rid of those or not. But I'm going to start doing a little bit more farming, because that's really necessary for my survival, because I've been having a little bit of trouble with my food. I keep running out of food. I also added a new chest, which is just for food. I was having issues with this barrel earlier. I managed to accidentally... I filled it with water when I didn't mean to, but it was after items had been placed in it, so it got a little bit weird. So I just dumped what I could in here and just kind of called it a day. Now, unfortunately, some of the meat is already decaying. I think I have to cook it first before it's actually going to be... before it actually sticks around for a good while. I should go ahead and plant some of these berry bushes, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, but there's that, and the cellulose fibers are done. So I should put those into the wooden presses. Actually, maybe while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and do it now. So I think it goes like that. Yeah. Paper press. This is going to take a long time because I only have a couple of these. And I can just put them straight in here. Why not? So I have to wait until these are dry, and then that paper will be done. And that's how we're going to start doing some ThermalCraft stuff. But anyway, back to waiting. See you in a little while. Alright, so we are back. The sun just came up. It is still raining. And my health is about 200 lower than it was before because I did a little bit of enchanting. It didn't give me much, just efficiency 1 on the pick or on the axe, and then efficiency 1 and unbreaking 1 on the bismuth bronze pickaxe. Nothing huge, just wanted to test to make sure the enchanting table worked, and it does, and that's cool. So let's see if that makes much of a difference. Not really. I feel like it's more or less the same, but that's alright. It's not that big of a deal. So I definitely want to use the great wood in regards to building here, but I mostly want to use it for the walls. I'm trying to think of exactly what I want to use for the floor. I'm thinking stone, so I probably should have brought that with me, but that's okay. I can do the floor later. Let me temporarily hide that. And let's get some of this dirt out of the way. Unfortunately, the stone is going to be immediately exposed once this dirt's moved. So I have to figure something about that out. So I'm thinking I kind of want to go with a 15 by 15. It'll give me enough space, but with a piece missing, if that makes sense. So I have a bad habit of building just square homes, which is why I tried to design my current little shelter the way that I did. It was supposed to be something different, but it turned out not looking very good, and I'm a little ashamed in that. So I want to go with something new, but I want to have a floor built, and because I didn't bring any material for the floor, I'm just going to have to hold out on that. So what I'm going to do is build the walls first. So it's going to look a little bit weird at first. It's not going to look very structurally sound and all that. And unfortunately, with this rain, it's going to be really hard to store some items because I was wanting to store some stuff away. The rainfall doesn't reach in here though, does it? No, so I can actually do item storage. Perfect. I can't do wood, but I can do pretty much everything else. So let's dump a little bit of stuff that I don't need right now into here. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so let's do this. Actually, first, let's eat some squash. I'm trying to get my diet fixed up a little bit. I've been eating a lot of those hazelnuts, and I was eating those. I think I had pistachios, and so my diet was getting all kinds of messed up because it was just protein. Can't be having just protein. Gotta spice things up. So I want to use great wood logs. So let's see. I think I'll start right around. Where do I want the entrance to be? We'll try right about here. I think this is enough space. I hope this is enough space. All right, so let's do one. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's my box. Ooh, I should have made sure that was within one chunk. I didn't really do that. Oh, am I good or what? Am I good or what? I could not have done that any better. That's perfectly within one chunk. Oh, that's awesome. It's F9 to pull that up, by the way, if you didn't know. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little ramp here, or a little stair here to get myself up. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that gonna be enough? We'll see. And then, so there's gonna be, just for visualization's sake, I'm just gonna place down a piece of dirt. So that's where the height of the floor is gonna be. So the door is gonna be on this level. So door here. So right there. Yeah, so let's bring that out. And yes, I know it might look like a huge waste of wood, but look, it's structurally sound. I don't have to worry about stuff. Use the saw to break that down quicker because it won't destroy everything. There we go. So that is set up. However, this space right here, I don't want to be like that. So I'm going to bring that inward But that's a little too small, don't you think, for a little boxed area? So let's bring that out a little further. So I'm thinking maybe 5? Like that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll have 5 open spaces here, which means it'll have a middle ground, or at least it should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, maybe? I should do one more. I might do one more in. I think I'll do one more in. And wrap it in like that. There. Now, I might break out these bottom pieces in replace of the stone that I'm going to use. We'll see how that works out. But I kind of like it. I kind of like the overall shape. There we go. I think it's okay. I think it's okay, just for a starter setup. And I think I'm going to fill in, I guess for now I'll place these down. I completely missed that. There we go. All right, and then that leaves this area, and then all of that. Oh, look at that. The rain has stopped. Beautiful. And then I will probably bring another layer across there. I'm going to figure out what to do with the roof. Might even have 2 floors. I think that would be the best option for me, is to have 2 floors. So I'm going to run back. I'm going to gather some stone, and then I'll end things by getting the floor down. So basically, this is going to be a nice little, not scaffolding, framework, I guess would be a better term for it. It's a nice little framework for it. Yeah. Ooh, marble. Actually, marble might look great. And seeing as how this entire area is made out of marble, it wouldn't take very much for me to quarry it out. So if I need to do that, I will. I'll check what I have available. And if I don't have enough stone, then I will do a little bit of marble digging, marble quarrying, whatever. And I'll go from there. So I'll see you all in a little while. Now this is an attractive sight. Look at that sunrise coming over our upcoming home. Now, I went back. I ended up not needing to do any quarrying. I decided against doing marble, though, because I had tons of quartzite already banked away. And I went a little bit overboard. I forged a new chisel, got 20% on the smithing bonus, which is crazy good. Our smithing skills actually getting up there. The weapon smithing is still really low because I haven't made very many. The general smithing, though, I'm almost at adept. That's awesome. But yeah, I made a ton of quartzite tiles. This is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the general brickwork here, I guess. Didn't mean to put you there. And I can figure out the staircase section in a little while. Now, do I want to leave it like that? Or do I want to have it to where the logs rest on the brick? I'm thinking the brick goes around. No. The brick won't be visible at all. I'll have the wall exterior only. And right here, I'll do a staircase. Can I make stairs? Hold up. Can I not make stairs? Oh, I bet you I have to chisel them down. Hold on, let me do this. So I don't need you right here. So let's grab you. Is it M? It's M. So knock that out. Oh, look at that. And that just works. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cut this out. Beautiful. And then the interior, I'll go ahead and lay down all the tiles for the flooring. Give me just a moment for that. Okay. I think that's all right. This does feel a little bit low, though. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. So I think I'm gonna cut this out. Because it's not doing it for me. I need something else. So I'll see how I do that here in a little while. Ooh, that means that needs to get changed too. I thought that I like severely over. Oh, that's spruce. I thought I severely overdid it with the amount of quartzite tile that I made, but honestly, it's looking kind of okay. It's not too bad, and I have not much left. So yeah, I didn't really overdo it like I thought I did. Man, going around and cutting all that out though, that's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I think it's gonna be necessary. I might do it between episodes. I don't know. We'll see. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the walls. I could do great wood planks, or I could do acacia. I could go back out to the acacia forest, grab more wood, bring it back, and do some of that. Now, then again, I do have some back at home. I might end up doing that. Where's the sun at? It's already almost noon. Okay. I've spent a bit of time doing that then. I kinda I'm liking the idea of the acacia. What can I do with the acacia wood? So, let's see. I can make the stairs. I really like the look of that vertical though. Oh. Oh no! My game crashed! Hold up! What a hilarious turn of events. Do not try to check the recipe for acacia vertical plank stairs. It doesn't work. What about acacia plank stairs? Okay, that works just fine. So I might do that, and it is 6 apiece, so it's perfect. I don't lose any by doing that. I like it. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I might go back and do that. So let's think about it this way. 1 log gets you 8 lumber. 8 lumber gets you 2 planks. So every log I have 2 planks. I can handle that. I can definitely handle that. How long will this take to chop all down? Because this is not going to be looking the way I want it to look. I am definitely thinking I want a 2-story building. I'd like to have plenty of room to work with. I want to have room downstairs so that I can try to figure out how to make a forge area. I need to have access to the outside though, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to pull that off. Ooh, I should forge a trap door. If I forge a trap door, then I can stick that at the top of my forge, or not forge, bloomery. I could stick that at the top of the bloomery. And in the future, the blast furnace that I'm gonna need to be making soon. That's right, we need to get into steel production before too long. I was doing a little bit of investigating into things to do for the future, and something I noticed is that the Ender IO alloy smelter isn't as expensive as I thought it would be. It needs 2 crucibles and a blast furnace. Now, right off the bat, that sounds expensive, but I'm pretty sure it'd be worth it. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do this in the next couple episodes. It's still going to be a little bit of a ways off, because I have to worry about power production first. And for power production, I'm thinking I'm going to start with immersive engineering. The easiest way to go about it would be a water wheel, just to get things started. But in order to do that, I have to get into getting a coke oven. A coke oven isn't terrible to make, and it would be a really good idea, because I can turn wood directly into charcoal, and it produces creosote. And then the creosote can be used to make the treated wood, with which I can use to make several other things for immersive engineering. So very good stuff there. Okay. So I'm thinking about that point. Oh, ow, okay. There we go. I think that's, I did it again. I think that's about okay for now, just to have the pillars in place. There, perfect. Have a little sip. Okay, so I'd like to get the walls in place. Let me hurry off to do that. I would like to have enough recording time to try to get as much of this done as possible. I'd like to have a solid building before I end things, and I know I'm getting it kind of close, so I'm gonna go ahead and get things ready. I know there's still time left in the day, but I need to get that wood going, so I might end up taking another day. Oh, before I forget, I did go ahead and do some planting back in the old farm. So I know it's a little bit weird that I'm still planting things over there when I'm moving over here, but I don't have a lot of access to water over in the new spot. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is making an iron bucket and carrying some water. I think that'd be the easiest way to go. But wait a minute, can I use a wooden bucket to transfer a water source block? Yep, nope, okay. Lesson learned. Yeah, let me get the wood together, and I will see you all very shortly. May have left the house a little bit too early, and there's a lot of things chasing me, but I outran them because I got fast legs. So I was thinking, all right, so I don't have a lot of acacia wood. I don't have enough to build the walls. I made several stacks of planks, and it wasn't going to be enough. So what I decided is I should do the great wood logs for the first floor and the acacia for the second floor, and I went into a creative mode, or not in this world, I went to a creative testing world, and checked to see if that combination would work, and it kind of does, and I'm not disappointed in it, but I now need to get more wood. I need more great wood, which isn't that big of a deal, you know. Each set of this gets me, what, 4 things of 32, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, which isn't bad, and that leads to 1 set of 32 planks. Now, to think about this, it's 15 across for each length. So if I run that down to 30, so that everything will get like a corner too high. No, it'll get 1 corner. Sorry, it'll just get 1 corner like this. So for 1 thing, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of logs just for that 1 bit, and I don't even have enough for that. So I'm gonna have to go out and get some more great wood, which there's some around, and you should have seen in the last clip, I went ahead and forged a scythe. This way, I can not only get all the sticks that I keep magically running out of, I can ensure that I get more saplings because I have higher reach and it takes a lot less time. So I think I just do that. Yes! Look at all those sticks. That was not a lot of saplings though. Now I'm getting a little nervous. There's the sapling. Okay. And all the sticks. I'm a little unhappy with the tiny amount of saplings I'm getting right now. It's still up there? I can't even get to that. Well, I'll have to worry about that here in a little while. Can I reach this if I jump for it? No. Okay. Okay. Oh! I didn't even realize it was cutting into this area too. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. And we are safely down. Boom! All the sticks I could ever want are in my pocket. All these saplings are in my pocket. We're gonna start farming these trees like they're going extinct, and we are trying to restore the tree species to its former glory. All the sticks. Can you make stick bundles? I feel like you should be able to make... Let's crop sticks. Bundle of sticks. Oh, but that takes twine. Oh, wait, but a bunch of sticks. Ooh. The answer is yes. I like it. It looks like I missed a few leaves, but honestly, I have 25 saplings. Oh my god, this is great. All right, let's cut the whole thing down. Boom. That actually made me lag a little. Did not have enough. Did not have enough inventory space for all of this. Which is the greatest problem to have. Okay, so let's just take all these sticks. Boop. There we go. That makes life a lot easier. Clears up a lot of space. I don't need all those. I don't need the amber. Dude, how much wood? This is another amazing problem to have. Okay, if the house is over here, or the layout for the new house is over here, where's the sun? Okay, there it is. Weird questions to have to ask. I know I've burned through a lot of daylight. I'm definitely going over the recording time that I wanted to go with. I apologize for that. So basically everything else from here on out I think is going to be just sped up from this point. So let me get a little bit of this taken care of. I'm going to do some storing of some stuff. And I think I'm going to have to do the same with the great wood. But man, imagine the freaking charcoal that we're going to be getting here. I am so ready for that. Okay, so I'll see you all in a little bit. I'm going to keep recording just so you can see everything that's going on. And everything else from here on out is just going to be accelerated. So see you in a bit. The moon's going down. The sun isn't up yet. But the paper is done. All of that for 2 pieces of paper. This is going to take a long time. How do you make these again? I think they were cheap, weren't they? It's just 3 logs. You know what? That's not bad. I'll make another set. I don't really need all the sycamore wood, you know? So I can do that. So you can only set them up in sets of 8, but I think that's okay. So where did I put all that paper? Or not paper. Cellulose. Was it in here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is why I need AE2. Oh boy. Well, whenever I find that, I'll get to using it. Until then, I have stuff to make paper. More stuff to make paper. Very nice. Okay, back to regular speed now. Sorry for everything being super sped up for a little bit. This is, for now, my new home. I'm sure I'm going to be editing things, but for now, I think this is okay. I might leave... Should I leave this section open? I mean, I might as well, you know? I mean, I have the rest of this area pretty well opened up. I might as well leave this area open too. It'll save me a little bit of wood. I think that's a fine idea. Sorry, the sun's so bright. There are going to be a few spots in that last bit where the sun's going to be really bright. I'll have to add the tiles back in. I kind of sent them back. I don't think I kept any. Oh, that's where I put that. But yeah, so I'll put that back in. And let me fill these logs in. There we go. I'm thinking the bottom layer might also end up being logs along with that top layer. Just kind of give it a bit of a framework. Especially since greatwood logs are going to be so easy to come by at this point. I think it's a pretty good idea. Let me go ahead and grab some, actually. Or grab some saplings and get to planting a few around here. But we have a house. We actually have a solid little framework here. Ooh, I was really hoping to have a greatwood door. Is that not a thing? I can make the stair. Ooh, but that's not a good stair recipe. Not too happy with that. And yes, I know I'm starving to death. It's an unfortunate side effect of being me. Let's see. Door. The answer might just be no, unfortunately. Oh, but there's carpenter's block, so it's okay. That's actually totally fine. So what I can do is that, I believe. And that? No? I could have sworn. Oh, it got changed to lumber. I don't really have a lot of that. That's okay. Though that does make it a lot more expensive. What? But that's... It has to be treated wood? Rage. Okay. I didn't notice that. Kind of wasted some stuff there, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm starving to death, so I kind of have to run, but I could take a bit of a screenshot between particle effects, maybe? Got one. Okay, cool. Look how many I took. I'm gonna have to delete so many. All right, but that's gonna be the end of things for me. So we have a house. Took 13 episodes, but we have a house. There's no roof on it yet, but that's just because we're gonna be going for a double floor. But we actually have tall, solid walls, and we will have a door. We don't have a door just yet, but we will have a door. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and do some, probably some off-camera greatwood tree planting, maybe. We'll see. Maybe just to get some materials. I might run around, try to find some more trees. Might forge a few new scythes if I can. I was looking into maybe making some Tinker's Construct scythes where I maybe use flint for the blade, because stone won't cut it, but literally, but maybe flint might cut it. If it works out, I might show it on camera. We'll see. Maybe I'll just tell you about it. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Sorry if this turned out to be a little bit of a longer episode than I meant it to be. But hopefully it being accelerated will help out. I'll try to chop things up, so we'll see how it goes. If you have any feedback for me, I haven't mentioned this in a little while, but I do really appreciate every little feedback that everyone gives me. It's honestly been helping me move forward a lot. Seeing all the support and the responses that I've been receiving, it means a lot. This last month actually has been really good overall for the channel growth, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So if there's anything else you want to see, any other mod packs you're interested in watching me play, please let me know, because I'm open to suggestions. Even other games. Other games are also good. So I'll see you in part 14. I hope you all have a wonderful day.